Hello, Jamie Mayfield here, and the question today that we're going to try to answer is, how do I know if a latch is bad? So, I don't have any bad latches right here, so we're going to create one, and I'm going to show you how a bad latch happens, but I have to figure out where you can see it the best. You might have to zoom in there, baby doll. So what happens when a latch goes bad? It's because the latch basically gets hung up in a spot where it's not supposed to be. Such as, well, how can I do that? Let's see. This is a yarn carrier from Dave Lord, and I very rarely get bad latches because when the latch is like this, do you see how the yarn carrier knocks it back open? That's what it is supposed to do. Okay, so if you're getting bad latches, and I'm going to have to, I don't know how I can figure out how to ruin one. Let's do this. Let's put it in that slot and see if we can't make it go bad. I don't know. We might just have to tear it up manually. What happens when a latch goes bad is when it gets hung up on the yarn carrier or it gets hung up in this slot. Okay? And when it goes bad, so I dropped that stitch. When it goes bad, let me see if I can find a pair of pliers. Let's just emulate what would happen. The latch, now, you need to understand that it's designed for the latch to go bad, not the machine or the yarn carrier, okay? Because a needle is 50 cents to replace. So basically, I just sheared that latch straight off. See what I did? No, you can't see that. Can you see that it's broken? There we go. So let's see what happens. Obviously, that's not going to knit. It's going to keep causing a hole. Okay, so we'll go ahead and take that one out, throw that in the trash can. Let's see if I can't break one before I put it in. And what I'm trying to do is just bend the latch. Okay, so how you know that you have a bent latch, there's your first clue. It doesn't meet up. Okay, now let's put it in there and see what it does. Of course, it's going to work just fine. I didn't bend it enough, did I? All right. And how you know, if you can't see that the latch is bent, when you open and close the needle, if it doesn't open and close freely, let's see, this is really exaggerated. Let's see if that guy will go bad. Okay, see how that latch is not operating properly? Okay, now it's never going to knit right again. Okay, and how we know is that when we try to open and close it, it doesn't open and close freely. I'm trying to show you this with my finger. I can feel resistance right there because that latch is going closed. If you can feel resistance when you're opening and closing the latch, throw the needle away, okay? If the latch gets stuck up under the hook of the needle, if it gets tucked up underneath there, okay, and I don't think I can make it, it's not going to come undone. It's time to throw that needle away. If you feel any resistance or suspect any kind of bad needle, this is how you're going to tell, by opening and closing and it doesn't do it freely. Let me show you. This one, it just opens and closes freely. But this one, I can feel that resistance. And if I feel that resistance, I throw that needle away. Thanks for joining me.